What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do cooking. I'm going to cook, cooking is important, so we know how to live, how to survive when things get worse. So, first of all, I'm going to make bean sauce. I'm going to make red bean. I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with it, and the meat, and etc. and everything else. So, don't go anywhere. So let's get this food ready together. So first of all, I'm using a tripod. I can't really carry everything, but we got red beans. What I'm going to do with it, I'm going to pour it in there, and I'm gonna pour it in the pot, and I'm gonna wash it. After I finish wash it, I'm gonna leave it up. The stoves probably take about like maybe an hour, I would say, to cook. Because remember, guys, good thing take time. We can't be rushing good things. So first of all, now let me go put this down. I'm not gonna be doing any editing to the video because we're just gonna post it raw footage just like that. So yeah. So where's my scissors? I'm gonna get my scissors. Alright, so remember, red bean. Let me see if I can get this down a little bit to see how you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, let's get it. Alright, got the pot in there. Alright, we're not gonna use the whole thing because this is way too much. So I'm gonna use half of it. I'm gonna save this much because we can still use it for next time. So we're gonna wash it now. Alright, so we wash it. It's cool because the bean is very good. From the store, so many people touch it. So we clean it. As man and woman, cooking is life. We need to know how to survive. So we're gonna cook it. We're gonna wash it again. Alright, now it's clean. Now I'm gonna put some hot water into it. Here, let me cut this squeezy for you, my guy. Alright. Here it is. Alright, guys, you need more water in there. And then, more water in there. And then I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to prepare the meat. We got our peppers here. This is very important. And I have white onion. I prefer red onion. Well, this is what we got, so we're going to use it. Alright. And we got some tomatoes over here. But yeah. So guys, we're almost full with water, as you see. I'm gonna show you how everything comes to life, right? Remember, you never feel it past those two little dots right there. It's gonna get hot. Right there. I'm gonna put it on the stove. I'll show you the stove, because I can't really. I'm recording this on a tripod, So now I'm gonna show you where I put it. I put it on the stove. It's on high, so we're gonna get this boil. So next, what we're going to do next is our the meat. The meat's very important, right? So let me see if I can push this down more. Guys, I've been saying I was gonna do this in a while. It's been a while now. We finally here. When we here. So gotta keep your sink clean. That's very important. We got the meat. This is some oxtails. That is good. My phone seems gonna have 15% gonna die. I'm gonna plug it in. Let me pause the video for now. I'm gonna resume it when I get back, but I need to find a charger. All right. So yeah. Alright guys, I got the charger finally after looking for a long time. So next, what we're going to do, remember your sink needs to be clean, so I already washed my sink, it's clean. So what we're going to do, we're gonna put the meat into the sink, put it right here. Alright, make sure your sink's clean, really wash it. And then you pour them down like that, take those things out, don't wash with this. Now I got the oxtails right here. Yeah, look at that. So yummy. Yes. Okay, next. All I'm cooking is beef, no pigs, pigs has way too much things, but whatever. So first, before you put anything else, remember you need to wash your meat. You need to. So guys, let's wash this meat. Make sure your water is cold. We wash it. We wash our meat. Alright. Actually, we will wash this thing because we do. important because everybody touch it before it's coming to you. So I'm gonna wash this again and again. Okay, now since we wash it, put it on a bowl. You know, get most of the water out. All right. So, okay. So next, you know, I'm gonna put it over here. You're gonna grab your salt. You're gonna put salt in the meat. Yeah, because that's important. You know, and then you're gonna grab your lime, lemon. I know I don't have lemon today. The lime will do me just fine. So you're gonna pour it in your meat because you need to wash this, you know. And you know, if you have flies or little bugs coming by your meat, they don't like acidic stuff. So that's perfect. So you can leave it there, clean it like this. Now we're gonna put this back in the fridge since we open it. And next, I'll be right back. You know, guys, I am talking a lot more than usual. It's because that I just want you guys to follow along. Good. So now we're gonna do. We need a hot water. So what you need is, you know, you need hot water in your pot, whatever you have. You have to boil it. Then you're gonna dump it in the meat, or you can dump the meat inside the hot water. Either way, it's fine. So that's what we're going to do next. I already have the hot water in the stove, but where did I put my hand around? Yeah. You know, you do need a kitchen towel to wipe your hands easy in there because you're gonna be touching a lot of stuff. So you don't want to get everything with meat on, right? So the water is very hot. It's boiling. So what we do next? You grab it. This is the hot water. You know. Don't let the water burn you because that's hot. You know. Alright, got those meats fell down there. Put them in there. You gotta get them stuck down there. Ah, this is hot. Yeah, I'm gonna use a fork. Alright, get them down there to be hot. Okay. Next, we're going to chop up. We're gonna leave this in there for a while, like, you know, let's say a good like 3-4 minutes in there. Next, we're going to cut those pepper and the onion. I'm gonna pause the video again because I'm gonna throw this garbage outside because I don't like seeing garbage when I'm cleaning. After I took the meat out, you know, I'm gonna put all those meat things. I'm gonna throw them outside because I don't want too many things in my way. I like a clean space. So I'll pause. Be right back, guys. Okay, so the reason why we put this. We could have left the meat in there, but we just want it to go deep into the water, you know, because we want all this, everything to flush out. And everything, so leave it here. And then when this done, the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna pour it in there. But for now, let's go chop up the vegetable, alright? Let me get my cutting board ready. And yeah, so we can do this. Let me see, I'm gonna adjust this thing, because you know, just recently using this thing, not so good at using that thing, but sorry, see my hands blocking the camera again. Alright guys, so cutting board, you need one. If you don't have one, a plastic one is good. I mean this guy. But remember, above all, you cannot wash a vegetable before you cut it. My light's kind of like in the background, so let's see what we're seeing. So guys, 1 second, let me fix. Alright guys, we're back, you know, cause so now the pepper, remember you're gonna wash it. Drop it in there. Pick this thing up, this number thing. Wash them. And you need to wash them. Put them in the board. This out. And wash them real good. Wash. Now, onion. You don't have to wash it, but you know, you might as well wash it. Good. So next, what we do, got our knife. Then I'm bring the cutting board up here. The onion just fall down on the floor. We grab it again. Gonna wash it. You know, it's good. Keep everything clean. So yes, right here. If you fall in the sink's clean. So what we're going to do, guys, going to cut this. Everybody cut their pepper different. But, and then the seed, I keep them, so I plant them, you know, put them back. Pepper thing, seed, because you can plant them. If they fall in the sink, that's fine. I'm gonna grab them back again since we already washed the pepper, the boys already washed, everything is clean. We're gonna chop it like small by small pieces. Make sure when you chop it, you don't put your finger like that, you know, keep it down, because that's important so you don't cut yourself. Now let me get them like this, I chop them, you know, because sometimes some people don't like to have them chewy like chunk. So I keep cutting. And they are very satisfying too, you know, that's the thing. Make sure you have a good knife. Cut this. Remember guys, I'm not gonna be editing this, it's just gonna be the way it is. If you guys like it like that, let me know. If for next time, if you guys prefer me edit it, I can do that too. You know, today's day one, you know, making something new. You know, it's still good not to eat some. Pepper is sweet and juicy. I'm gonna keep this because we want all this, because we're cutting all them out today, you know, for next time for when we need them. So we don't have to, you know, come back, cut the pepper again, over and over. But alright guys, sick. Nah, this fell, hold up. Alright guys, we back. And then we just keep cutting all those peppers. Oh, how did you get sneaking in? What? Could have just cut this. Cut this. Guys, you like 14 minutes and so far into the video, you know, it's gonna be a long one. It's cooking, you know, do everything right, no shortcuts. So this is done. Now you know it's the onion guy. Cut the onion down. I'll peel the layer up and lay on the skin of the onion. think about it, sometimes onions just like people. People have layers upon layers, you know, button they have before they can explode. Just like the onion, you know, there's layers. The more you peel, eventually you're gonna start crying right sooner than later. Oh, I can start to feel the pain, guys. Whew. This onion's no joke. Alright. You know, I see so many people using so many different methods that make the onion make their eyes don't cry. Every single time I'm cooking, I never actually come across the videos. And I can never remember what they were, how to use it, chew gums. I don't know, my eyes is crying as the moment I'm speaking of this. You know? Ah, this is crazy. Ah. Ah. Oh man, I can't stay right here, guys. Holy shit. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Alright guys, we're back to cut number 2 now. After crying for so long for the first round, now we're finally back. Second, you know, going at it. Let's hold strong. Let's finish strong this one round so we can move next. I think I'm just gonna leave that one like that. Then we're gonna chop it. You know, I'm gonna chop this. Yeah, I think that's good like that. Alright, got this. Now I mix them all together because you know we need to use the same amount. Because we do that, it's only for right now, it's for next times too. You know, so now next let's wash the board so we're done with it. It's good to be clean along the way. So next time we don't have to do much when we're done. Remember, you gotta work smart, not hard, right? Oh, my eyes still burning. I do feel like I need to take another second. I don't know how long I'm gonna last before I post the video again, because I feel like I'm gonna cry. Oh, still some pain, you know? Oh. Oh. Jeez, guys, I think I need to step outside. I'll be right back, but I gotta pause it. Okay, guys, so we're back now. We're gonna have our meat. Now it's been in here. Got it. We're gonna dump it out. It's still hot. Alright. Take all the water out. Now I know we washed this again, but we're just gonna rinse it this time. We've already washed it. And dump our meat in here. Because we'll need this pot to cook the meat. This is the pot we'll do everything in today. You don't need a big pot, so rinse it. Good. Alright, now you know we're gonna go to the stove. Hold on, let me fix it. Okay, so for the meat now we're going to put some seasoning into it, alright? Before we move forward, we're gonna leave it a bit. There's some, you know, some peppers. Hey, why are you not coming out today? Yeah. This is there. We need some turmeric, you know. Some in there. You know, I don't measure my thing how many I put. I just know how many I put in my mind. I'm like, you know, yourself, a measuring thing. You just know when you know, like that. That's why I cook. Yeah. Alright guys, I told you I was gonna give you guys raw footage today before I move forward to what we're going to do next. Gonna mix them all up, you know. It's good to mix everything up. The meat and everything. Yeah. Let's move this around. Because the meat won't take too long to cook. Marinating this. It's already washed too. Earlier, like I said, you know, you have to keep everything clean. The more you keep everything clean, the less oil you get. So yeah, this is good right now. Okay, now let's rinse my hands. Now what we need next, we're gonna use this, but I need to fix the camera so I can bring you guys around so we can see, you know, the mystery behind the mystery. I hit that button down again. Alright guys, see my lights in the back again. I had to move it earlier. You know, it's like this is like kind of like I don't know, a lot of tasks. You know, moving around like that. Alright, got everything there. Hey, yeah, that's it. Alright, we are cooking, family. We are cooking. Yeah, let's bring everything in. First, we need this. I will put this on. You'll hear the noise, but don't let that get in your way. Alright, family. There it is. We at it. We at it. This is what we need. This guy right here. Our beans still boiling, still not done yet. Oh yeah, I almost forget. Put some salt into the meat, you know. But we're gonna add it again, but you know, just let it sit like this. You can let it marinate inside your fridge, whatever. But I just put it right here. But at the end, we're going to put spice into it again. So let's do this for now. So let's get our pot hot so we can fry some stuff. Oh, turn the wrong one on. Oh. Yeah, keep this moving. I need this or this. This is how the food is going to make. When this food is done, we're gonna eat it together. So, water in there, take it out. And I eat some pepper too, you know? We're only like 21 minutes in. Because you know I have to show you everything behind the scene. If I just cut it up and chop probably be like maybe like 30 seconds and we'll be done. But I'm doing this so you can see, so you can cook for yourself. I turned the fan on, but the fan do need to go back on, guys. You know, we have to do the right thing, the right step. So you know, if the fan's not on, the alarm's gonna go on no matter what. So let's keep it on to, because it's hot in here. It's hot today. It's very hot outside. I love it, but you know, we need to be mindful. I need to eat more. Yeah. It's okay. Oil. One of the oil's best, so we're gonna use that. Either way, I usually fry those first because we want the less crunchiness to, you know, we just want a little bit not so crunchy. Everybody likes it how they like it, right? This is hot. We need our spoon. A spoon. We're gonna put a decent amount in there because I love spice. Peppers. Ah, you hear that? I'm gonna pause it so I can fix that. Alright guys, there will be a little pausing in the video because there's other thing I gotta do. If I don't pause, it's gonna run forever, you know. We just want to keep it short, but not too short, not too long. Gonna meet it in the middle. Yeah. Let me show you guys. I don't know how many percent my phone has. You know, it's looking good in here, eh? Yeah. Let's keep frying that. We need it to be fried. If not, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, you know, sometime while I wait, because this is gonna take about at least 2 minutes, you know, gonna do some workout, you know. Some squat while waiting. Right, getting somewhere. My beans still not good. Once the beans done, I'm going to use the, what do you call this thing? The blender. Yeah, the blender. But I don't know if a normal blender is something else, but yeah, you guys will know what it is. We'll see it. So yeah, the food's cooking. I mean, it is like 3. We're gonna do that. We're gonna fry it for like 3 more times. Then after that, we're gonna put the rest of stuff. Okay. Can't wait to put this meat in it so we can eat it. It's gonna be good though. But I'll taste it for you. Then you can go out and make your own. Then you can tell me how it tastes. Alright family, we back. Okay, now it's time going to add our meat. You know, so the rest of the spice before I add the meat, you know, I'll put the rest of the stuff away. In a bag, right? Because we need this for next time we're cooking. Because it's not only one time. Because next time we need it, we just grab it out of the fridge and put it in our pot and then do what we need to do with it, you know? So it's easier that way. Okay. Put this into the pot, you know, put it in there. Yeah, let them sit in there, then I'll put the rest on top of it. Yeah. Put everything in there. I mean, everything already have this spice in it, this water. It is good because it is, the meat was just in it, all the spices, the rest of everything fell in the bottom. So what we did is we need this, so we put it in here. Can't waste it. And always wash what you use, because at the end everything will be just much easier. So now, with this sit in there. Yes, this in there. Now I'm gonna rinse this. So guys, we're back. I was washing those things. We're done washing them. So now we're gonna use a tin foil. We're gonna grab some. Alright. So we're going to put it in there. So this, now we're gonna put it in the sink. The sink's already clean. Put it in here. But always we rinse stuff because you know you don't know what's gonna land on them whatsoever. So we're gonna put this on here. Like that. You know when you're cooking, you can't be scared of a little heat burning it. You gotta get to it. Right there, yeah. I do have a lid for it, but I like tin foil best. I don't know, for some reason, it just works better. Alright, So now next, we rinse our spoon and put it on here like that. We're gonna let it sit for about maybe 20 minutes. We're gonna come look at it. I'm gonna pause the video. The video is 30 minutes so far. It's probably gonna be long. I'll pause it. If the video get cut out again, I'll restart it. So guys, yeah, let's check back in a while. Okay guys, so we back to check. See what's going on. Everything's looking good, as we expect it to be. Here, everything is looking wonderful so far. Now I'm gonna stir it, Gonna do that. Okay. This is good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add tomato paste into the food because this is pretty much done. So let's go open our fridge. Like any kind is fine, it doesn't matter which type it is. Now we're gonna put this in there. I'm gonna use a little bit of water. Okay, that's good. Now this is pretty much done. Gonna add a little bit more salt. We don't want the salt to wash away. Just gonna add some more of the spices we did earlier, because they've been boiling with it. Alright. Alright guys, this is it. I'm just gonna let it sit, and then after that, oh wait. Okay, ghost pepper. God damn, they are hot. So guys, now we're gonna put it in here. Give it be. Oh yeah. Usually get this at the store. You can get them too if you want. Put one into the food. Alright, that's it. There's more tomatoes in there, so I put more water in there to take it out. Now it's empty, can't waste anything. Alright, now what we do is let it cook, then we'll be done with it. So we can eat it. So the bean's still cooking. Only thing I'm gonna do for the bean now, we have to add more water into it. There's water, add more to it so it can cook. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, let's check on luck again. Oh, yes, everything is looking so good. It's not done yet. Our bean, we're going to mash the bean soon. Yeah, so let's leave it for another few minutes. Once I'm smashing the bean, I'm definitely let you guys see how it's done. Alright guys, time to check again. See what's going on. And our delicious food. Oh yeah. Okay, I think everything is good. Yeah. Okay, so for the bean, I need to pause this so I can get it to the sink so we can strain it and we can do the rest. Hold up. Okay, so we're going to grab the bean, we're going to dump it in here to strain the water out. Yeah. Okay. this in here. Alright. We'll keep all that. Alright, first we have to remove this out. We're going to use this. Now we have to rinse it. Remember, don't plug it, plug it. Rinse it first, then you plug it after. I'm gonna plug it after I have the bean in the sink first, because that's the safest way. Okay, now we're here, guys. We don't need this guy, we need this guy that can do the job for us. If you don't have one, I suggest use like a masher or not a glass one, because you don't want it to break and eat your food and then glass stuck in your throat and you die. So I do not recommend use a glass thing to mash it up. So let's plug this in. Alright, gonna go. We're done with this. I'm going to take the bean out of the sink and I'm going to wash this, because we no longer need this at this moment. Alright guys, so we're going to grab this and going to dump it in there. The reason why I'm using this is because all my other stuff I usually use a fill for this stuff, so I have to use this for this today, so I suggest for you, if you're gonna do this, you use like a big bowl, a big pot, so you don't burn yourself, because the burn is not nice. But once you get there, once you get there, where everything's working, then you don't need to use, you can use whatever that you want. But for now, you need to be safe, be mindful. Alright guys, so stir it around to move. We're gonna move it around now. Alright guys, I'm going to show you something else. If you don't want to left it up and pour it in there, because we need to pour it back in there, it's because we need to take everything out of it. So let's do this again one last time. I'm gonna use this like this to remove everything that's you don't want in there. We're just gonna do that, the process until it's done. You know, I'll pause it for now, finish it. Alright guys, as you see now, everything is done. We pour everything back in here and do this again until this finished done. Then we put it in the stove. Alright, so alright guys, for the bean, what we're going to do, we are going to add some coconut oil in there. We have to. Yes. And we need some salt. Where's my salt? We're gonna put some salt in there, okay? I still put some turmeric in there too, you know? I put some spices because I love spice. You know, I don't know anybody who doesn't love spice. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And I said we put one of those guys in there. That'll be done. This is done until it's finished boiling cook. Now, the grand reveal. Let's see what is in here. Yes. Yes, family. Yes. This is super hot. We can put this on there. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Alright guys, everything is here as you see. Everything is looking good. Yes, exactly. Now I'm gonna put this inside the oven, you know. Just put it in here. Yeah. Let's keep it in there. Let's turn our oven on. Yeah, let's keep it cooking. So our next step is we're going to cook our rice. So this is gonna be boiled. I'm gonna turn the fan on so it doesn't spill over the top. And we'll be back. So guys, we have been going strong. Right now I'm about to go wash the rice and then I'll put it in the pot. Put up the boiling water, then I'm gonna wait for it. And that's gonna be it. Alright, that's it. And then the next time we see each other, it will be about eating the food. See how everything come out to be done. Alright guys, we put the rice in there. We're gonna stir it for a second. And then we're gonna add coconut oil to it. Alright, that's it. The fun been fun. So guys, the food is done, so I'm gonna have my food now so I can eat. Yeah. Oh, this is hot. Whew. Yeah, this is all my food. I'm gonna remove it off the pot. I need to rinse this. The fan been falling a lot today. I don't know why. What's happening? What's going on? Okay, so we're going to do the bean sauce now. You know, I feel like maybe because the fan been too much down. I'm not too sure, but yes, this is our bean. We've been doing this all day. Yeah, it's finally here. I don't know what's happening, guys. The phone keep falling, but I'll pause. Guys, the food is done. These are our food. Yeah, this is all the food. We're going to eat this. So, guys, now you can go make yourself your own and enjoy, right? So, guys, you know, now I show you guys the food. It's time to take a bite of my creation. That's what I've created. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Now you know how to make your own food. See you next time.